Danny Atkinson here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am ready for another week of thank you very much Thursdays. If you're new here, then you could say hello to me in the comments. Let me know where you're from. If you're not new here, then I would like to know what your favorite reaction video of mine has been so far, just so I know what you guys are really loving. Also, if you're not already following along with me on my other platforms of social media like Instagram, Twitter, this is my handle. Be sure to join me over there as well. So today I'm going to be doing another comparison video. I've gotten quite a few requests for this one. So it is going to be a comparison of Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley's My Way. And I am really excited. I do know this song. I have heard it many times before, but I've never seen a live performance by either Frank Sinatra or Elvis Presley of the song. I know that the song was originally written in French, and then Paul Anka rewrote the song in English after he had heard it in France. And I read a quote that he said the lyrics came to him in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. And as an artist, I know that sometimes the best inspiration sparks when you least expect it, when your mind is just totally relaxed. So I'm not surprised to hear that such an amazing song was written in the middle of the night. So why don't we get right into it? So I am going to be reacting first to Frank Sinatra's live performance of My Way in 1974 at Madison Square Garden. So let's get started.
The national anthem, but you needn't rise. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll make it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, traveled each and every highway, and more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few.
His voice is so classic, and I feel like I am being transported back in time to such a different era, and it's really heartwarming.
But then again, too few to mention, I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I guess you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. And with it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, then spit it out. I grew tall through it all, and did it my way. I've loved, laughed, and cried.
As I watch Frank Sinatra, and I'm reminded of stories of how much my grandfather adored Frank Sinatra, and I feel so connected to him watching this. And this song is very emotional. And Frank Sinatra's voice is so simple, and he doesn't do any fancy trills, or he doesn't have much vibrato in his voice, but it's so direct the way that he sings. And you see in the way that he kind of takes this little pause before he says "my way," and he tilts his head a little bit, and you get it. You hear what he's saying, and he commands your attention.
I've had my fill, my share of losing, but now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. No, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much. You've been marvelous.
What a strong and classic performance that was by Frank Sinatra. Everything from the way he was dressed in that tuxedo to the orchestra around him. He's in the center of his audience. He is so adored by his fans. And I just can't help but think that I was really born in the wrong era, because how I would have loved to sit in an audience of a show and just listen to his voice and that style of performance. So glamorous, and just really, really warms my heart. His voice was truly so beautiful, so classic and beautiful. He has such a romantic tone to his voice, and as I said, it's very commanding. His presence and his voice are very commanding. I loved it. So now let's take a look at how the King performs it.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I traveled each and every high.
I'm already getting really choked up watching this. Elvis's smile right there, and these words, and knowing that this is one of his final performances, and these lyrics. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but
Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, oh, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, through every doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved.
His voice is so gorgeous. It's so powerful, and just the tone of his voice, it hits me right in the gut. And his face.
I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, no, not me. I did it my way. Oh, what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the word he truly feels, and not the words the one who kneels. The record shows I took the blow and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Oh, that performance hurts my heart. It makes my heart ache so much to hear him sing those words. What a song for him to perform. Elvis sings with such pure emotion. I'm so moved by that performance and by the meaning for it in that time of his life, the way that those words just completely portray exactly his career and his life. I really don't want to choose between the two of them because Frank Sinatra is so classic, and I think his vocal was a bit stronger than Elvis's here. Not in the beginning of the song, but in the end of the song, the build of the song, I think he had a little bit more strength and power in his final notes. Elvis had from the start way more emotion in the song, and really his tone, the richness of his tone, it just, for me, you can't compare it to any, nothing can compare to it. And in the end, because of Elvis's health, I could hear that his voice was a bit weaker when he tried to belt those higher notes, and I'm sure that if I had watched a performance from when he was younger, he would have hit it with much more strength and power. but he still, even in his state, he hit the final note with a lot of strength, and that was really impressive. I'm not usually one to not make a decision and be indecisive. I just feel it's not justified to pick one over the other, but clearly you can see where I had a stronger emotional reaction that I still can't actually recover from. So, guys, I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments below. That is a really tough one. Two major idols, icons, masters. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope that you will press that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Guys, I hope you're having a great day. You can also follow along with me on Instagram and Twitter. Keep the comments coming, keep the requests coming. I just love chatting with you guys so much. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye, guys.